Go from solid to stripes on your mitered square. This week we're working on a mitered square in stripes, whether you're going to make thick stripes or thin stripes or a combination for really fun blankets and afghans and shawls and purses and all kinds of things. Join us today on GoodKnit Kisses. Welcome to GoodKnit Kisses. We're all about helping you stitch your love and love your stitches. In our previous video, we worked on solid traditional mitered squares, and this week we're working on stripes. And you can see that I have a nice thin stripe. It looks like every other ridge has a color on it, but you can also make yours where it has a few ridges in one color, change it to the same few ridges, and then make it smaller or larger, whatever you want to do, change it up and make it your own. So this video is going to show you how to change those colors and carry them up the side like this right here, so that you have less tails to weave in. Whether you're working on the adjustable loom with the one peg like I am, or the fixed loom, the same thing happens the same way you carry the yarn. So I'm just going to show one way here. Be sure and get your pattern at the link down below, and it will give you all the information. We've made a separate pattern for stripes so that it shows you where you need to change the yarn. All right, let's continue. Grab your supplies and we'll begin. To make your stripes, you want to start with your cast on color that you want. This one I have this green color, and in my sample I'm going to start with this kind of coral color. It's called Mitered. So I've already cast on the traditional square like we've done in the previous video and use the calculator. So be sure and click on the cards here or down in the description below to get the calculator, and you can see that other video there. So we'll put those references to you, both videos. And you're going to do that and go ahead and cast on. So you're going around here like this, and then you're going to work back with the purl stitch. Okay, so you're working in A. Now we're going to change into the color B. So it's whatever color you want. I'm going to start that right now. Okay, so just to be clear, we have not done any decreases yet. This is row 2, so we've made a purl row. Now this is where I want to change my color because it's on a knit row. Now if you want to work a few different ridges, like 3 or 2 or 1, then do that. This is if we change it at one ridge, which is right here. Okay, so the ridge I'm referring to is this purl row here, not this cast on, but the purl row. So I've seen one ridge in this color, and the part that I'm making right now is the knit row that's in between. If you change it on a purl row, you're going to get this look, just like on the back. So either way, your back is going to have this effect right here where the color peeks through on that purl bump. But on the front here, we want it to reflect this. Now, of course, again, this middle central column here, you can choose whether this is a knit stitch or a purl stitch. You can see I've got the knit stitch all the way up. You decide, again, still what you want to do on that center one. Okay, so we're going to grab our tail from our color B, and I want to have my yarn from color A kind of just forward right here. It just allows me a place to trap this in. So I'm going to take my tail and go under and leave a nice generous tail. That will get woven in later. And then I'm going to work this first stitch. Okay, I can just hold on to it and hold this other one down and come around here and then knit this stitch. Okay, so I've worked that first one. Again, you can use an E-wrap or a U-knit stitch or a flat knit, what we talked about in the previous video, and then move on and make this next knit stitch in whichever stitch you're working, and then continue on with this row. So go ahead and work this row. If it's a decrease row for you, go ahead and do your decreases in this color and everything. And when we get back, it will be after you've worked your knit row. Go ahead and work your purl row. Coming back, we'll be on this side again, and then I'm going to show you how to switch the colors. So you can continue in this color as long as you need to, but when you're ready to switch colors, that's when you need to come back to this part of the video. All right, pause your video, work that, and I will see you in a moment. I'm back. I've done my purl row. I'm on the last stitch, and it is a lot looser, so if you just hold that in back here and maybe put your thumb on the other part, just whatever you need to do to get it in position where it's nice and tight here. And I'm just gonna pull on this upward to make a loop for my purl, place that back down. Okay, so now I finished that stitch. My yarn for my color B is laying on top of where I had the A, and this is just kind of in the same position it was before. And so now we're just going to put B towards the back a little bit, and A should still remain underneath where we were before, so it's already in the right position. So you want to put it on top, and see how when I'm pulling on this, you can see that the yarn is twisting around itself. And so we want to be sure and do that, not pulling too tight, and go ahead and wrap that peg and knit over. And you can go ahead and just kind of pull on that extra slack if you need to. All right. And so now it's ready to continue on with the rest of your row. So if this is a decrease row, of course you're going to decrease on it, do your knit row and do your purl row. And when we come back, I'll show you twisting it again just to be sure that you've got this down. All right, pause your video. I'll see you at the beginning of the next knit row. See you soon. All right, we finished this last purl stitch, and now this color is at the back, okay? That's where we previously were, and the one that we just did is here in front. So we want to get our new color under the color that we previously used. It doesn't matter if it's A or B or whatever it is. Just know that when you start a new color, you want to constantly grab it from underneath the one that you just used. So I'm going to lift this one up that I just used, and we're going to put the old color underneath. So just twist it. So we're just going to grab it under here, okay? But put this one towards the back, okay? And then now work that first stitch and knit it. And that's it. So now you know the pattern, and now you know how to twist it. Once you get past these first few times of learning how to twist it, it will get twisted up just like this. And then this sample here obviously has the tail that I added earlier and my cast on tail already woven in. And then towards the end, you'll have two more tails. One is the ending tail, and then whenever you cut the last accent color that you have before the ending one. So that is going to be it. I'll show you in the end what I've come up with, and we'll see you in a moment. Okay, I want to interrupt real quick because I'm trying some stripes that are a lot wider, and I failed to mention that if you're doing that, you need to go ahead and twist the yarn even if you're not using the previous color. So when I have worked a ridge, so I've worked a knit row and then come back and worked a purl row, I still need to take my yarn and go ahead and bring it under and grab it. Okay, so I'm actually going to take this whole ball here. I'm going to grab it, and then I'm going to put it to the back again, which allows it to actually twist twice, and then go ahead and knit that stitch. Because if I didn't do that, then along the side, it would have a really long look. So like, let's say if I was continuing, instead of having this green part here, and I had two, so 1, 2, 3 colors of this coral color, then I would have this long green strand right here, and we want to have that twisted look going up there, and then it wouldn't be this extra long strand, and we want to keep it nice and decorative. So that's how you would do that. Just keep twisting, and then you would continue on with that color going across. All right, I'll see you in a little bit, and you'll see my full sample. Well, my sample is finished. Now, I haven't blocked it yet, but I have woven in all my tails. You can see the yarn has carried up the side, and you can see where I was a little bit more inconsistent in a few places, but I can kind of pull on those a little bit to get them evened out. And of course, when you start sewing these things together with another block, it's going to not be as noticeable. So I hope you enjoyed making this. I really enjoyed working on this series with you. Be sure and check back for our other types of mitered squares. If you don't like doing the traditional miter, we also have the short row and the mock miter. Stay tuned for our next video at GoodKnit Kisses, and happy looming! Thanks for joining us today, where we help you stitch your love and love your stitches. See you again soon!